some new songs tonight?
Absolutely not. It's an old-fashioned set of classic covers from something that the Libertines did. What did the Libertines do?
Take drugs.
Take drugs.
Steal off each other.
Of course, the Avenged Sevenfold just to make fun of their tattoos.
I just want to know what they're avenging 7 times over.
Their sins of being.
Because even the things which really get on my nerves, I avenge them twice.
Hello, I'm Alice Cooper.
Hi, I'm Alice Cooper's makeup.
Yeah.
And you're watching Rock City Networks in Australia, which is just south of Europe. And we're at Phillip.
A place called Phillip Island, where apparently they have penguins. I can't say I'm that excited about penguins myself. I mean, what have the penguins ever done for us?
I've now got with the story to 20,000 words. Okay. So I'm determined if I don't get to 80,000 words, then I will shoot myself in the head, and that in itself will bring publicity to my enterprise.
What's happened? Is Dominic Cummings still with us? Has somebody shot him out of a cannon yet? No. That's a shame.
Lord.
The show must go on. The show must go on. If in doubt, name a Queen song. I've got exactly the same attitude to life. With the exception of Don't Stop Me Now, because sometimes, I mean, that could include sexual assault. You know, nobody likes to run that particular gamut of hate.
I just don't think we're always exactly what people are expecting, you know? And by that I don't mean like Captain Beefheart or a cure for the AIDS virus.
If it wasn't for your bulging eyes, sir, I'd invite you on stage to sing the song myself.
No means no. Unless you use a special code in a relationship. In which case sometimes no can mean give the kids 10 bucks to go and get a pizza. We're having a meal. You know what I'm saying.
Welcome back to South by. How's the experience treating you this time around?
Oh, it's a load of fucking shit, mate, yeah. You can go and get a fucking room, and then you can fill that room with gas, and then take the gas out of the room, and then you make the room airtight, and let it choke on its own non-fucking air oxygen, bitch, cunt, motherfucker. You know, it's South by South. It's like a tape loop of shit. I'd rather feed my unborn baby its own cock than come back.
Fair call.
And for some reason, people always think, or always used to think when I went to festivals, I was a drug dealer, which is incredibly annoying because I'm not a drug dealer.
What? That always just come up and ask you?
Yeah, ask me for drugs.
All sorts of random.
And I'd go, oh mate, I don't deal. And they go, see you in a bit. And you go, no, you won't. Well, maybe you will see me in a bit, but not for buying drugs.
Not in that capacity.
Not maybe, you know, maybe a little bit of something, but no, maybe a bit of sex.
Has it happened here yet?
No, it hasn't.
Been approached?
I've just been backstage.
Yeah,
so
that's good.
I asked myself for drugs, but I didn't have any.
Does that happen regularly?
Do you ask yourself for drugs regularly?
On Michael Jackson, outside of his rabid fan base, was that he was, at the very least, a mad guy who was massively inappropriate with children. Yeah, and you know that's.
It sounds so much more proper when you say it with your accent. It's really so much more forgivable.
That's the best case scenario.
Right.
I said the other day that I had my hair cut from Mother Nature. I didn't say that. And it turned out that is brilliant. Thanks, I have my moments.
Don't go see Jolene the Jing Jang Jong because you might get stabbed by one of their cheekbones.
Basically, history will have its revenge on you if you go and see that band. And Bullet for My Valentine are, well, they're beyond categorization, let's put it.
At the end of a bit of a chaotic set at the Millennium. I believe the word tempestuous. Yeah, either that or, I don't know, aggro, would that be a nice word?
No, aggro is not a word I know. Aggro would be the kind of thing that would happen if they drop people. This don't speak ill of the dead thing is bullshit. You should only speak ill of the dead.
Because they're gone.
They're gone. What are they going to do? You're going to sue me? You Google?
No.
Unless he does come back as that zombie from the Thriller video and then fuck loads of people up. That would be scary shit.
Solid 8.5 out of 10.
A good solid 8.5 out of 10?
Yeah.
Do you ever think about when you say that what the improvement can be? Or what's that, a 1.5?
That would be being unfair to the mark scheme. If you get into it into involved the way you ask me how I am, I access my cerebral cortex, it replies with
the mark out of 10. It doesn't give me a value judgment. It doesn't tell me why that is. And sometimes it might seem like an arbitrary figure. 4. It's a lovely day. Why 4?
Why 4?
I don't question it.
So has this always been the case?
Impulse.
Always.
Yeah.
It's impulse.
Yeah.
Writes it on the fridge at home.
Yeah. I get up in the morning. Sometimes I shave it into the cat.
Yeah.
9.
You'd be happy if you were 9. You do that. Oh,
Yeah. 9's all right. Yeah. But
Yeah.
1 is quite simple. Obviously, just.
Yeah.
I'm imagining a crowd of Swiss people not responding, and it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same as this, except we make more money on merch. That's the difference.
Velikim uzorima The Jesus Lizard.
They're a fantastic band. I'd seen them twice since they reformed, but we played with them in the Paradiso in Amsterdam, and they were incredible there. And they're also very, very lovely people as well. Fantastic musicians, great cooks, and very giving in the bedroom.
Yeah, I just want to give you a bit of context. Oh, yeah, I realised that. Yeah. That's good.
These guys are never going to pass.
Those guys are never going to what?
Pass.
Pass?
Yeah.
What would they ever pass? Life. You know, in a strange way, I see what you mean.
You need Satan more than he needs you tonight is the grand debut of the big hit single in a parallel world big hit single, because it's never going to be played on the Joe Wiley show unless she's infiltrated by the dead soul of a pirate, which there is a 10% chance of these days. I have no idea what's going on.
You just came out of a tattoo parlor. Do you all have "Fuck South" by tattoos on your chest now? Is that what's happening?
No, but Jack was going to get just a dot, single dot, but he pussied out of it in the end.
Couldn't afford it, unfortunately. On a bit of a budget at the moment, so you know, he offered me half a dot, but you know, I may as well do the full dot.
Who wants half a dot? What kind of Hindu are you?
Yeah.
Hindu or a Hindu?
Yeah. Good one.
Remember that conversation we had about vampires?
Yes. We rewrote the whole the rule book on vampires.
Imagine if they didn't have opposable knees.
Yeah, if they couldn't bend their knees.
Yeah, so if they were about to lurch over a bed and bite somebody,
They'd fall.
they would fall. So they could only feast on people who are at a kind of an apposite height to their own mouth.
Oh, sorry, I think Ella's trying to get involved. Darling, I love you very much. Could you just piss off for a bit? Thanks.
Yes, on this side. There's 2 hands for 1 man. He's going twice. Brilliant. Look at that. 2 tickets. 2 tickets for 1 man, please.
We will play for longer, but like we say, we have to play a show tonight, and we're in the middle of 7 shows with the stage hogging, and you'll know us by the Trail of Dead. By the time we get back to the venue, there might indeed be 20 of them.
And plus, Easy Street didn't give us a rider of prostitutes and crack, so quite frankly, you get a short set. That's how it rolls.
So what does the song sound like?
It's just dirty. It's like being touched by a man in a toilet, and you don't like it at first.
And he tells you to shh.
Yeah, but after a while you begin to admire his technique.
And you tell him to shh.
Yeah, and he starts to pull away, and you realise you haven't got any tissues. It just feels so good.
No sitar fights with blind monks for these guys. They're a bit less traditional in that way.
And they're not wearing their contact lenses,
They're
which
not
doesn't
wearing
help.
Well, in a way that helps you interface with other cultures, because you really are blind to colour then, you know, because you can't see anybody.
I heard the metal band.
Yeah, I'm not in this band. I've just turned up here.
This next song is dedicated to all Metallica fans. Of course it isn't.
Our keyboard is like your grandmother, occasionally right but mostly racist. No offense, my grandmother was racist too.
I'm fully prepared for people saying that this record is disappointing. They're wrong. I mean, I can prove it. But every single American band, when I used to come here when I was a kid, back in the mists of callow time.
That's when they originally started, back in 1961.
Yeah, when Free were just forming. It was before the Beatles' first album. Anyway, every American band does this joke where they literally read the name of the festival and think it's called the Reading Festival. Well, they don't think it's called the Reading Festival, just their huge comic instincts kick in and they must call it the Reading Festival in order to share happiness with people. Whereas in fact, it's the lamest joke a person can ever make.
This is what we call an organic band experience. This is the kind of shit that Muse just can't offer you. Though they can offer you conspiracy theories and an incredibly restrictive idea of what rock music can be. But they can offer you that. However, they can count to 2, so in theory.
It's the same when people take their tops off. Sometimes somebody takes the top off and you go, well, congratulations to you and your pause. Whereas somebody else, you're like, reel it in, mate. You've been training all year for this moment. You know, you get your proper muscle guy who's like, yes. And that walk around the pool is just the highlight of the year. And they really do want to meet the love of their life, or at the very least the love of 35 minutes that evening. You know, somebody to share a towel with. Otherwise, you know, there's nothing wrong with that on another level, is there? You know, as long as it's between consenting Spanish people. I was going to say adults, and I changed it up at the last second because I'm a fucking maverick.
That's as far as the connection goes, really. I don't have any pictures of Carhead interfering with, you know, a succession of willing goats. I don't have any of Craig's early diaries where he admits to a lingering love of American glam rock bands such as Love / Hate.
I realised last night I was just listening to all the demos because I love them so much, and I don't really have an urge to record them because I'm enjoying it, and you know, to a degree, fuck everyone else. Like, I've already gone to all of this effort and I'm perfectly happy. So why not just keep it like this and just listen to it myself secretly every night? And you know what? That's an awful thing to say, but I'm just really having a good time at the minute. And actually going to the point of properly re-recording these songs just seems like a bit of an effort when I could just go and write another bunch.
I hear you're a fan of white noise. What's your favourite type of white noise?
I like the kind you get from toasters.
I was going to say toasters. Good
Toasters
white noise,
are good.
crumpet white noise is
Yeah,
the best.
crumpet white muffin. But
Muffin amplifier?
English muffin, as they get called over here. Have an English muffin, please. Can I have a muffin with a nice accent and a sense of entitlement?